Blame it on the sequester or not, more than 2,000 jailed illegals have been released from prison since the middle of February. And yesterday, Congress sought some answers from the director of ICE.
What is a level 1 violator?
A level 1 offender. First, I obviously disagree with your characterization about these being political.
Well, that's fine. You can use your time to disagree with my characterization. Don't use mine. What is a level 1 violator?
With regard to level 1 offenders, they are aggravated felons.
And how many were released?
There are 4 presently.
How many were released?
Eventually, they revealed there were 10 released. So did Congressman Trey Gowdy get the answers he was looking for? He joins us right now from Washington, D.C. Congressman, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing okay, although I'm a little disturbed. One of the things that Director Morton said yesterday was that they didn't actually have to release 2,200 illegals, did they?
No, they did not. They could have made what we call a programmatic request. It doesn't even have to come to Congress. A committee can approve the moving around of money. They could have foregone travel, conferences, detailees, bonuses. They're sitting on over $100 million. So the notion that you can't find $600 to keep 4 aggravated felons detained, which is what it costs today, $600 per day, right, is balderdash.
Well, when you talk about these level 1 offenders, these are bad guys. And once they realized, hey, we let 10 of them out, let's go get them, they've got 4 in custody right now, right?
That's right. And they could be flight risk. They could be a danger to the community based on their criminal history, based on the circumstances of their crime. They're called aggravated felons for a reason. That's level 1. Level 2, you've got recidivist DUI offenders, and DHS may consider that to be low risk. I can tell you, having sat with people who have been injured by recidivist DUI offenders, they don't consider them to be low risk people.
Congressman, it's extraordinary. He admitted, yeah, we didn't have to let him go, but we did. Clearly, it was a political calculation, wasn't it?
It's part of this Hale-Bopp comet controversy. The sky is falling. Let's fire teachers in West Virginia. No meat inspections. Close the White House tour for kids. And oh, by the way, we're going to let some aggravated felons out in the street. Trying to embarrass Congress. Usually we do a good job of that ourselves, but they tried to do that with respect to sequester, and it didn't work. People are smarter than that. They know that if you're sitting on $100 million in DHS, quit going on conferences, quit some of your training, discretionary training, and do your job, which is public safety. The public is smarter than sometimes these government officials give them credit.
Yeah, but Congressman, they're trying to inflict maximum pain for political gain.
It's not working.
No, it's not working. And what about the fact that, you've heard from agents down in Texas, they're worried about a flood of illegals into the country?
Well, that's proof positive that government action and government inaction have consequences. And when you grant amnesty by administrative memo, which Napolitano has done, when you are discussing, as we are now, and I'm part of it, comprehensive immigration reform, human nature is such that you might want to avail yourself of that. But I think the message I would have for anyone contemplating doing that is if you can't prove you've been in the country for more than 5 years, you're not going to be eligible for any of what we're talking about and debating in Congress right now. So if you're debating today whether or not to be a border crosser, don't. I understand Mexico from a public safety standpoint. I wouldn't want to live there with the drug cartel violence. I get that. Do it the legal way. Do it the legal way, because unless you can prove you've been in this country for 3 to 5 years, you're not going to avail yourself of this new reform.
All right, we'll see what happens. Trey Gowdy, Republican from South Carolina, sir, thanks very much for joining us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.